when he went further to say by the same 2027 or Tinubu, he didn't say that like direct the way he said the first one, like Tinubu will be the sole candidate of their party, which is their business. Then he went on to say, even in Nigeria, on behalf of Nigerians, I am saying Tinubu is going to also be the president of Nigeria by that 2027. Now, that is a subtle code to say, listen, we are not done yet. Even governors, you are seeing the campaign, senators, Labour Party representatives, all these guys, they are the ones you are seeing, Abi. I don't know how their desperation is, right? I do not know, but I can smell it. You know what I mean? I can smell the stench. You know, it smells in all of their actions. If you pay attention, if you look beyond the glamour or the praise singing, eye service, all these guys, the ass licking and all that. If you look beyond that, you can sense desperation, validation. You know what I mean? Like in the face of failure, everybody is coming out to say they were right. And everyone that is coming out to say they were right, that everything is working fine. These are political appointees or those ones who are being shielded from their corrupt way under his banner. So if you look at everybody, they are all those who are like the beneficiaries, the people that is their benefactors one way or the other. They are those who are coming to tell people that things are better. Things are getting better. Everything is fine. Here you get. Including the Akpabioles of this world. All right? So the moment they said it's going to be the next thing you are going to see is that you're going to see all of the political parties in Nigeria. Homo. In this one that you are seeing in Labour Party may declare, okay, Abure, Arabambidiot, what is the other one? Apampas, Lamidiot, Apampas, and others like that, right? They will come together. You hear that the Labour Party has endorsed Tinubu as their presidential candidates. You know what I mean? Like, it's going to be like, it may even get to a stage where a faction of PDP will endorse Tinubu as their candidate. Like that time when 5 political parties in 1995 all came together to sing the praise of Abacha. I've never seen anything like that before. You may actually be getting closer to something like that now. All right. I don't know how many of you will remember that time when Abacha was the only candidate of all the 5 political parties in Nigeria then. Like all the political parties, they fielded governors, senators, reps, you know, that they fielded all those positions. When it came to presidency, everybody printed the picture of Abacha. Abacha was the only presidential candidate in that election. And now, it may not be so obvious in this one, but don't be surprised when you see a lot of them that will come up, because whatever money cannot do, more money will do it. With all these resources on ground, they need to give you impression that everything is fine. It is so popular. It is so well accepted. So that when they begin to roll the figure in, and you are that lie, you say, wait even a lie. If nobody scored 3 million votes in Kano. 3 million in Kano. How? Lagos, Tinubu scored 4.5 million in Lagos because they have about 8 million, about many registered voters, 7 million registered voters. He will just write 4.5 million for himself. Coastal Road. Do you know that Coastal Road will be for nearly 2 years now? They've done halfway, right? I mean, they've done 30, or they are yet to get to 37 kilometers of that road within Lagos. And it's a project that is planning to complete by 2028. Fortunately, that will likely take longer if it ever passes at Lagos. They are already calculating it. Coastal Road. Completed Coastal Road. So the plan is that according to Devulumayi, so Coastal Road by December, they are going to toll the Coastal Road, meaning they are going to toll about 40 kilometers out of 700 kilometers planned road. Just the same way they did the Lekki-Epe Expressway. Do you know that Lekki-Epe Expressway is still uncompleted today? And it's been told trillions of naira have been made from that place. And yet, you shall know this story. So they're already listing it. Coastal Road. So what do you expect? The Gaussians have learned their lesson. They are no longer, it's going to be fun. So your participation is the validation. I will keep reminding you. I may not have power to influence you to see through what I think I'm seeing. But again, as a diary, it is in my place to always keep record. Just type in the date, type in the topic, or type in keywords of what you are looking for on Mayegun's Diary Political. There will always be a clip where we have discussed something on that with evidence to back it. So starting from what happened yesterday, when Akpabiole went over and above, right, to declare Tifnumbu as the sole candidate for the 2027, with what they have in plan, by the time they get to 2026, there will likely be no opposition again to challenge him. Or if there are oppositions to challenge him, they will be obviously seen, and it's like too exposed enough that you will see that they do not have platform to use. That is also part of the plan. What would they keep them in the diary, right? So Akpabiole, yesterday, when he hit the honest, what do you call it, honest nest, Abi?
The political sagacity of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in view of the fact that despite very difficult times, he has been able to set Nigeria on a path of growth, confirmed by the International Monetary Fund. In view of the fact that Nigerians are grassroots people, are very excited. In view of the fact that even the members of the National Assembly and senators said they have never had it this good. The leadership of the House of Reps should join me. I want all the members of the National Assembly of the APC extraction to stand up wherever they are. I want the distinguished senators to stand up where they are. And you will re-echo what I'm going to say. Those who love you will also join. I want to move, and let it be moved, that not only will President Bola Ahmed Tinubu be a sole candidate for the presidency in 2027, but he will also be a sole candidate for the whole Nigerian population, because all other political parties have been torn into shreds. I went to my state and I saw the umbrella, the PDP, it has over 100 holes. And so very soon you will hear, I'm not the one to break the news, but I know the national chairman has already broken the news, that everything in the South-South has collapsed for you. And that is the same thing that is happening in the nation. Nigerians are saying that because you have done a difficult job well, that it is time for us to reward you by sending you back to the presidency for a second term in office. I move, therefore, as the Senate President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, that Mr. President return, one, as a candidate of the APC unopposed, and secondly, as the next president for a second term come 2027. I so move. Listen to that voice. That's the voice of the Senate President. I so move. Mr. Speaker.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my name is Honorable Abbas Tajuddin.
So that is something that a lot of people feel is quite condescending, but others were like, I mean, it's just words, like it's nothing. But to political scientists like us, political historians like us, they are not just words. They are, in fact, coded message to make you see that by the time they are done, you would probably find it so difficult to believe that Tifnumbu could lose. You'll be asking yourself, how? How is he going to lose? He's controlling about 30 states, state governors. We have seen all these senators. We have seen this and that. They have all crossed. So what do you expect? And the number that they will roll out, they may actually allocate more than 20 million for Tifnumbu alone. it will be a number that a lot of you will be like, oh, more possible. Like, how now? So somebody asked in the comments that what is the implication? Is that the word implication of not participating? Okay. Actually, number one, the golden rule of not participating in the charade is what some says cutting your nose to spite your face, right? But I will explain, okay? Meaning, if you don't participate, they will rig themselves, they will put themselves in there, and they will do anything and all of that. So, participate so that you can get rid of them is the excuse of some people, Abi. But now, let me explain the implication of not participating, because that participation is a little bit relative. Like, here you get, I can break it, depends on, break it to parts enough to explain what I'm about to explain to you. It doesn't make sense, right, not to participate in elections. Okay? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense as well to keep participating in an election where your vote doesn't count. It doesn't make sense. And that is why, for somebody like myself, I somehow, should I put it like I securitized my disappointment by zeroing any expectation. It's like saying there will be consequences for not participating. But the consequences of not participating, or the disappointment that comes with not participating, is not as great as the disappointment that comes with participating, sweating, contributing, doing all of that, only for them to rig the system out with no recourse to any form of legal safety for you. Like, all of that waste. People lose their lives. Do you understand? And at the end of the day, right, all of that is just like, so that's the second disappointment. The third disappointment of participating in this rigged system is that, let's say you even support the ones that finally declare themselves winner. But the consequences of that is you have expectations, right? While everybody says they will fail, they are corrupt, they are criminals, you are telling yourselves that no, they are not. Do you understand? Like, you are like betting on them. Then they gain the power. Rather than them to